Get ready, scoopers, because the news cycle is absolutely exploding, and we've got the inside track on the stories that are dominating the headlines. From the silver screen to surprising personal revelations, this is the information you need to know, delivered at lightning speed. We're diving deep into the hottest trends, the most shocking moments, and the biggest names making waves right now. Don't blink, because you might miss it. First up, a cinematic experience that's turning heads and sparking conversation. We're talking about a brand new film that's defying expectations, blending genres, and featuring a performance that's already generating serious buzz. This isn't your typical release. It's a stylish, gritty, and unexpectedly thrilling ride that's got everyone talking. Get ready to be transported to a different time and place with a story that's packed with action and intrigue. But that's just the beginning of our packed show. We've also got a fascinating look into a personal anecdote from one of Hollywood's rising stars, a revelation that's as hilarious as it is eye-opening. Plus, a unique take on popular opinions that's sure to get you thinking, and a surprising musical collaboration that's got fans buzzing. It's all here, all right now, on Sheeran Scoop. Stick around, you won't want to miss a single second. And when you're done, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you're always in the know. A retro crime caper that delivers. Darren Aronofsky, a director renowned for his deep dives into psychological intensity with films like Black Swan and The Whale, has surprised audiences with his latest offering, Caught Stealing. This film marks a significant departure from his signature style, presenting a vibrant, action-packed crime thriller that stays true to the essence of Charlie Huston's 2004 novel. While Aronofsky trades his usual heavy introspection for a more commercial, high-octane narrative, his characteristic intensity remains a palpable undercurrent. The movie immerses viewers in the gritty reality of the Lower East Side in 1998, meticulously recreating the urban decay and distinct atmosphere of 1990s New York. From the iconic subway tile opening credits to the graffiti-adorned streets and overflowing trash cans, the film's visual design is a powerful homage to the era. At the heart of the story is Austin Butler, who portrays Hank, a former high school baseball prodigy now drifting through life as a bartender. Hank's mundane existence is thrown into utter pandemonium when his eccentric neighbor, Russ, played by Matt Smith, entrusts him with the care of a cat. However, the feline is merely a catalyst for the real trouble. The cat's presence leads Hank to discover a hidden stash of drug money, a discovery that shatters his world and plunges him into a violent manhunt. Russian mobsters soon appear at his doorstep, turning his life into a chaotic spiral. The film's visual dynamism is amplified by Matthew Libatique's cinematography, which captures both the city's vibrant pulse and its inherent grit, infusing the narrative with kinetic energy. The ensemble cast is a critical strength of Caught Stealing. Austin Butler anchors the film as the reluctant hero, his portrayal evolving from wide-eyed innocence to scrappy survivalism as he navigates the escalating danger. Butler imbues the role with significant emotional depth, particularly through flashbacks depicting the car accident that tragically ended his promising baseball career. This emotional core is further enriched by Aronofsky's sensitive direction, which captures Hank's internal struggles. Zoë Kravitz appears as Yvonne, Hank's paramedic girlfriend, offering a crucial, albeit brief, presence that significantly impacts the plot. Regina King shines as a street-smart detective, and Griffin Dunn plays Hank's boss. Adding a surprising yet compelling performance is Bad Bunny, who embodies a stylish Russian crime boss with remarkable skill. Caught Stealing is replete with visceral action sequences, including intense shootouts, collateral damage, and brutal physical confrontations. Despite the bloodshed, the film maintains an infectious energy, skillfully balancing the mayhem with moments of dark humor. Aronofsky's willingness to explore darker themes, while infusing them with an entertaining edge, makes this his most accessible film to date. Ultimately, Caught Stealing is a compelling blend of action thriller and dark comedy, elevated by Austin Butler's charisma and Aronofsky's sharp direction. But the story behind this surprising cinematic turn is just one piece of the puzzle we're unraveling today. Next, we're diving into a personal revelation from one of its stars that's got everyone talking. Accidentally dosing friends with hallucinogens. Zoe Kravitz recently shared a rather astonishing anecdote about a series of instances where she inadvertently administered hallucinogens to several of her friends. During a joint appearance with her caught-stealing co-star Austin Butler for Vanity Fair's lie detector test series, Kravitz recounted these surprising events, clarifying that while she has never personally consumed hallucinogens by mistake, she has, on multiple occasions, unknowingly provided them to others. Kravitz explained that the mix-ups occurred due to her habit of storing mushrooms in chocolate form within her refrigerator. Unbeknownst to her guests, friends visiting her home would help themselves to the chocolates, unaware of their potent contents. "It's people who went into my fridge when I wasn't home. It's happened like 4 times," she revealed. One particularly memorable incident took place while Kravitz was busy filming The Batman. A friend visiting from Paris entered her home and consumed the mushroom chocolate while Kravitz was away at work. The situation escalated when she received a panicked phone call, forcing her to leave the film set to attend to her disoriented guest. Just a month later, a similar incident unfolded with another friend. It was at this point that Kravitz decided to implement a labeling system for the items in her fridge to prevent any further accidental ingestions. However, Kravitz also humorously deflected some of the responsibility, suggesting that individuals should exercise more caution before consuming unmarked food items. "But I also think you don't go into people's fridges and just eat, like, unmarked chocolate. Unless it's like Hershey's," she quipped. Her co-star, Austin Butler, responded with amusement, remarking, "This is a lesson for the both of you." The actress even incorporated a similar storyline into a recent episode of The Studio, where her character also found herself in a situation involving accidental hallucinogen consumption. It's a story that certainly highlights the unpredictable nature of sharing spaces and snacks. Now, let's see how these same stars handle unexpected opinions. Unpopular opinions with Hollywood stars. In a segment designed to explore societal norms and personal preferences, actors Austin Butler and Zoë Kravitz recently found themselves contemplating a series of unpopular opinions presented by radio callers on BBC Radio 1. The game challenged the duo to react to controversial viewpoints on everyday matters, ranging from the practical to the purely subjective. Topics presented included the seemingly simple question of whether it's preferable to drink from a mug or a glass, the more complex issue of whether couples should opt for separate beds, and even a provocative suggestion that the universally recognized "Happy Birthday" song is in need of an update. The segment aimed to gauge their reactions to these potentially divisive sentiments. In contrast to some more confrontational, unpopular opinion games seen in the past, Kravitz and Butler largely adopted a conciliatory stance, often finding common ground with the callers or offering measured agreement. Their responses suggested a willingness to explore different perspectives rather than outright dismiss them. The discussion, however, didn't remain confined to these initial prompts. As the game progressed, the conversation veered into more unpredictable, yet undeniably engaging, territory, particularly when the subject of Pitbull concerts arose. This unexpected tangent added a layer of lightheartedness and spontaneity to the segment, showcasing the actor's ability to pivot and engage with evolving conversational dynamics. The interaction provided a unique glimpse into the personalities of Butler and Kravitz, revealing a shared inclination towards open-mindedness and a good-natured approach to potentially contentious topics. It highlighted their chemistry as they navigated the caller's opinions, demonstrating a rapport that extends beyond their on-screen collaborations. Their willingness to engage with diverse viewpoints is certainly refreshing. Speaking of collaborations, one of them involves a very different kind of artistry: Kravitz's melody contribution to Taylor Swift's upcoming album. Zoë Kravitz has offered a fascinating glimpse into her involvement with Taylor Swift's highly anticipated upcoming album, The Life of a Showgirl. During a recent interview as part of Vanity Fair's lie detector test series, Kravitz, alongside her caught-stealing co-star Austin Butler, clarified the extent of her contribution to Swift's new project. When Butler directly inquired if she had a song on Swift's new album, Kravitz was quick to point out her previous collaboration on Swift's 2022 album, Midnights. She then elaborated on her role in the life of a showgirl, stating, "Do I have a song? No, I didn't even write a full song. It's like a song that she wrote, and I wrote a part of the melody in the song. I didn't write the song." The accuracy of Kravitz's statement was subsequently confirmed by the lie detector test administrator, validating her account of co-creating a melodic element within one of Swift's new tracks. Taylor Swift officially announced The Life of a Showgirl, her 12th album, which is slated for release on Friday, October 3. Swift recorded the LP during the European leg of her record-breaking Eras tour last year. She described the creative process during an appearance on the New Heights podcast with Travis and Jason Kels, noting the demanding schedule. "I would do 3 shows in a row, then I'd have 3 days off. I'd fly to Sweden, then go back to the tour. I was physically exhausted at this point in the tour, but I was so mentally stimulated and so excited to be creating," Swift shared. She emphasized the pressure to deliver her best work, stating, "I also know the pressure I'm putting on this record by saying that, but I don't care 'cause I love it that much, and I'm so proud of it. It just comes from the most infectiously joyful, wild, dramatic place I was in my life. So, that effervescence has come through on this record." Travis Kelce echoed this enthusiasm, describing the album's 12 tracks as bangers and expressing his consistent enjoyment of the entire lineup. He noted the album's blend of pop beats with Swift's signature poetic lyricism and melodies, adding, "I've been dancing throughout the house." Kelce specifically highlighted Opalite as his current favorite, a track fans speculate might be about him, as opal is his birthstone. Kravitz also shared her positive reception of The Life of a Showgirl, telling Extra earlier in August, "It's fantastic, of course. No skips." It seems that creative collaborations are a major theme this week. Now, let's quickly recap all the major stories we've covered today. And that's a wrap on another incredible episode of Sheeran Scoop. We covered Darren Aronofsky's stylish crime flick, Caught Stealing, starring Austin Butler, Zoë Kravitz's hilarious tales of accidentally dosing friends, their fun take on unpopular opinions, and Kravitz's melodic contribution to Taylor Swift's new album. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more exclusive updates, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a scoop. Plus, let us know your thoughts on today's stories in the comments below, and follow us on all our social channels for behind-the-scenes content. We'll see you next time.